Hello Gemini, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your reading for August 1st through the 15th. Today we'll be starting off your reading with an overall energy. We'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and then how those mingle and dance in the middle. We'll close off the reading with an oracle card from the Super Attractor Oracle. Do keep in mind, these are general readings. Only take what resonates. You can check out your sun, moon, rising, and north node for additional context and texture, as well as be sure to look at the description below. I will have links to my social media, to personal readings, and donations if you're interested. Okay, Gemini, let's get started. Your overall energy. The Five of Wands. The Five of Wands, Gemini. This is an energy of challenge, of conflict. Typically when I see this energy, it's going to result in some sort of growth at some point, but you may be going through it with someone or some energy. On your side, you get the King of Cups, the Lovers, and the High Priestess. Wow, you're really in an energy of love. You're really in an energy of being in your heart space, of being heart-centered, of putting that love out to someone out there and coming into your wisdom. Now, this other person or this other energy, they get the Eight of Cups, the Strength card, and the Queen of Swords. They are turned away from love at this time. They appear to be literally walking away. They could be walking away from you or something to do with something in their own life that has their focus and attention. With the Strength card coming in, they're being called on to be strong through whatever change they're going through. And they get the Queen of Swords. This is a confident energy, a reflective energy, but it could be an energy where this person is not as open as they normally would be, and it's because they're walking away from something here. And I'm wondering if that's not contributing to the feeling of conflict at this time. But in the middle of this connection, you have some beautiful energies, the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So there's an open heart, a new beginning in love here, and the Three of Pentacles is a collaboration, is a coming together. Maybe there's just circumstances in their life or in your life or in both that are kind of posing a challenge over this connection right now. The energies, they look really nice, honestly, Gemini, and you seem to be in this position of being open and available for love. Let's clarify and see if we get some more juice here. Let's clarify this King of Cups for you. You got the Two of Wands and, whoa, the Five of Cups, and the Death card flew out too. So let's take a look here. It appears to me, Gemini, you've really been working on reflecting on the ways in which you have maybe held on to something that was over in the past. Maybe, you know, knowing that something was over, and it may not be this energy you're currently dealing with, but letting go, releasing, surrendering into an ending with someone or something from the past. It's honestly, that's the energy that has brought you into your heart today, that has brought you additional wisdom and emotional maturity. So it's actually really beautiful, even though it probably was quite challenging when it was going on. I'm not sure it's something that is a current situation. But maybe your relationship to this other energy here has you kind of reflecting on that. In the second position here, you get the Lovers card, and clarifying that is the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This is new energy, curious energy, fresh energy. One of the energies here, the Pentacles, are moving a little bit slower. That's the earthy energy. And the Swords, which would be more what you're used to, that mercurial energy, that fast-moving, quick-witted kind of energy is coming in. And they meet together here in the middle with the Lovers, which is really cool. I'm wondering if you're not embracing a whole new way of approaching love. and you are allowing for more patience, or at least you're learning to balance out your excitement and your quickness with how you approach situations of love. You're learning to temper it a little with a little more observation, a little more patience, a little more strategy involved there. So, wow, certainly if you're in the dating world right now and navigating this, that could be something that's really coming up for you. You could also be having these energies both come at you, where some of the energies are patient and more observant and less bold, and other energies are really fast. So it could be just something you're experiencing there. And if this is not a romantic situation for you, and we're looking at possibly like a work situation or a family related matter, there's a lot that's being considered here. But I really like that King of Cups and you releasing. I think that's really important energy there for you. The High Priestess for you too. So here comes the wisdom. You have that mastery of the heart, being in your heart space, letting go certain things from the past, having an acknowledgement that that brought you into that mastery. You're looking at different ways of expressing love maybe. And then you have this wisdom from the High Priestess clarified by the Ten of Swords and the Lovers. It seems to me that you, Gemini, you may be kind of shedding skin. And what I mean by that is kind of ending a certain way that you're looking at things. I don't think this is a major cycle you're ending, just a certain way that you're looking at things. You, through your partnerships, and that could be romantic or work, you have really learned some important things about relating with other people and connecting with other people. And you really want that wisdom to come through. And so this is something that it's almost like you have this kaleidoscope of experiences all around you. There's a lot of data coming in toward you. And that could, right, result in a little bit of challenge sometimes, because there's just a lot to look at, possibly a lot of moving parts happening. All right, let's look at this other energy that's connected to you in your energetic field. There are 8 of Cups, clarified by the Moon and the 2 of Pentacles. This person is going through, I use this term with a grain of salt, the dark night of the soul. They could be going through a Saturn return. They could be going through something quite challenging, something quite, you know, it's really pulling on them to go into their shadow right now. And they're trying to work things out. They're trying to get to a point where they're not as confused. And again, I don't know that I sense this has to do with you specifically. I think this is just their own process. And you're probably, with the way the energies look in the middle, you're probably allowing them that. It looks like it. It looks like they've got their back turned. But it's not because they don't like you or they don't love you or, you know, they don't want to be around you. It's just they're going through something. Let's look at this Strength card for them. The Emperor and the 5 of Wands. Okay, so the overall energy of the 5 of Wands is showing up on their side. Right? So along with the Emperor, which the Emperor and the Strength card coming up together, that's a pretty powerful duo. You could be dealing with a fire sign here with these energies of the Emperor, Strength, which I typically connect to the Leo kind of energies, and the 5 of Wands, that's fire once again. Oh, this person is in a strong energy right now. This is in one of those energies where you kind of feel like at times you have to kind of tiptoe around this energy or make sure you're giving them plenty of space. They have the tendency to get stubborn and fired up about things right now. And maybe it's just like if they're walking away, you got to just like let them go. Let them walk away. They'll come back around if they're meant to. The Queen of Swords for them is clarified by the Queen of Swords and the Three of Wands. Yeah, I see them. I see a lot of turning away on their part right now. And their resolve to stay turned away, their fortitude in that is pretty strong. This isn't somebody you're going to convince of something. If this is some sort of business deal or something, like their mind is made up and their direction, they're looking away from your direction. So again, if this is, you know, a business type thing, this person is probably unable to see your point of view at this time. Let's look at this Three of Pentacles in the connecting energy, because this is an energy of collaboration, working together to bring something to fruition. You come in with the Knight of Swords and they come in with the World, which is an ending. For some of you, Geminis, this could have been a surprise, like somebody just broke up with you and you were totally taken aback by it. Not that you shouldn't have seen it coming, because I think we all know intuitively when things aren't going well, and we all have that ability to tap into the intuition. But this person's definitely showing me, I'm done and I'm walking away. Your solution to this has been to kind of turn back into your own process, which isn't a bad idea. When we can't control what the other person is doing, saying, and how they're behaving, sometimes we just have to say, okay, there has been this collaboration here. I thought we were working together toward Okay, Gemini, my camera battery went out as I was doing your reading, so I'm coming back to it now. We were on the Three of Pentacles. You had the Knight of Wands. They had the World. And it appears that as they're ending, moving away from you, no matter romantic, business, whatever, you're turning back to yourself and to your own passions, which I think is very wise. I think that's the way to do, because whatever they've got going on, it's out of your control. All right, let's look at this Ace of Cups. You get the Ace of Swords. They get, from their side, the Chariot. It's interesting because in this particular case, even though typically we would associate the Chariot with like movement, I feel like this Chariot is stalled. It's going nowhere from their side. You're looking for newness, new beginnings, new ways of thinking about things, new ways of feeling about things. And with their energy being as it is, your energy being as it is, and the energy of conflict in this situation right now, it seems to be going opposite directions. Okay, Gemini, let's pull you a card from the Super Attractor Oracle to close off your reading today. Gemini, you got, I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. I heal the habit of fear and I embrace the habit of love. We've got twins here, Gemini. That would be your sign, a sign for you. And just the power of your ability to transform fear into love. And that was what I saw running out throughout your reading with all of these energies, super heart focused, willing to look at things differently, willing to approach things differently. And that can only lead you into a place of balancing out into love. Wow, Gemini, really, really cool. I appreciate you listening this far. I do have my little assistant here that jumped up for you for this last part. And we're just so happy to be here and bring these readings to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've got a new camera going, so hopefully our picture and sound has increased. And I can't wait to see you next time.